Hello and welcome. My name is Marina, and today I want to tell you a little more about my sewing fall plans. Fall sewing plans. And to start with, I am a beginner sewist. I'm still getting into this, but I want to try out some more advanced techniques and to try out a little more how I can replicate clothes and learn about construction and all of those things. So my first sewing plan for this fall is to make a bodice pattern. I want to use the techniques from the book by Helen Armstrong, which is the pattern making for fashion design. And the idea is that by making a flat bodice pattern, you can modify the doors and add some volumes and do some modifications so you can create almost any type of garment possible. I am very interested on doing that, and for this I think I will do my bodice on a bed sheet that I thrifted. There was a flea market in my city, and I thrifted some bed sheets. This is a white one. It is a little stained, so I would only use for like a lining of some bags and for something that I wouldn't use fully, or otherwise I would have to look on how to use the whole fabric. And because of that, I think making bodice straps, I think I would need to do a lot of modifications, especially because I don't know how well or to measure myself. I am the single person that will be working on this pattern. And I know that for making those type of things, measurements need to be as accurate as possible. So I'm anticipating that I'll have to do a lot of modifications on my pattern, and then this will take a little longer time and a little more material. So that's why I'm gonna use this old bed sheet for that. That I have is more a summerish top, but it's a little boxy and a little more loose fitting, so I think I can use this pattern to make some vests and other type of things. This is my top. I also want to make a video of me doing this whole process, and it is only three shapes that I need: the front one and then the back one. So yeah, two, but it has the back one is separate, so 3 pieces to sew. I also think that I can modify and only do the back one as one piece. And for this, this is made on a muslin fabric. It's a very lightweight muslin. And one of the fabrics that I have that I was kind of thinking about doing another project, but I kind of give up, is a little bit heavy muslin on this green shade. I think this would even be enough to work with longer sleeves. So I'm thinking about using this as a base pattern and additionally making a more rectangular sleeve, so I can also modify. And I also look on Pinterest to some inspirations that would I use just like a base rectangular pattern, and I think this will be very much use for me. So yeah, this fabric is a little more heavy than the one used on this shirt, but I think I can work with that very well. I want to give a similar drape overall, but at the same time I also want to try with a completely different fabric. This I also thrifted. I believe this was from like a table sheet type of thing, because of the things that it has on the inside. but they were selling some rectangles. I bought the shoulder head of this fabric, and it is a little more like heavyweight, a little more like canvas type of fabric, and I think I could use this pattern to make like a completely different garment, but at the same time would be a little interest to see how this would go out. I really like this color and the pattern on it, and I think would look very, very beautiful. So I'm very curious to see how this would go out. Another plan that I have, in which I don't have a fabric with me and also a pattern that I want to make, is to make a long wrap top. I see many inspirations around me from Pinterest mainly, and most of them I make with a more like medium weight cotton fabric or with a linen one. I'm still not sure what I want. I'm just envisioning this wrap top. I want one that has more like medium to bigger sleeves, maybe even on the bigger side. That's what I'm planning the most. But I feel like I can also accept the challenge, and after I make my bodice pattern, I can use this to make this wrap top. Or I can also modify this box t-shirts that I have, even though probably no, because it is more loose fitting, and so I think the body needs to be a little have a little less ease. So I'm still looking briefly about that. I want to use a more solid color instead of a pattern one, and I believe I would also use a more medium weight type of fabric. But this is more like a broadly vision for now. I think I'll also scroll down at some online fabric stores to see what are my options in relation to this type of fabric, and maybe I will feel inspired. Also, another thing that I'm kind of looking about that, I saw some patterns that they are reversible, so I would be able to use this wrap top in two ways, with the wrap on the back or the wrap at the front. And I think this is very interesting and would give like double use to the garment. So I would also be looking forward to do more on this style. Another type of clothes that I want to make are bands. I use a lot of bands, way more than I use shorts or dresses. So they will always have somewhere. And while I like to work with more bright colors at the top and the pants, I don't mind if they're bright or if they're more neutral colors. So I have two fabrics that my parents gave to me. Both are linen fabric. One is black and the other is brown. They are the same one. They are quite a lot. I think they would be even enough to make like a long dress. And I want to make some linen pants for me. I don't know if I will make two or only one. But I already have the fabric. That's a good thing. And I think that would give a lot of wear. I want something that is more like easy to wear, but at the same time has a nice fit around my hips, and it has a more straight type of leg and pockets. Yeah, I think the biggest advantage of making your own pants is that you can put pockets on it, as many as you want. and as big as you want. So that's what I'm looking forward to this. Another plan that I have is to work on some white and gray basic tops. I like to layer my clothes, and sometimes I think having the base piece in a more lighter tone, more neutral tone, it would be very nice, especially because most of my clothes are more colorful ones or with prints and so on. So I would really like to make some very basic ones, like those ones that you see at the common stores. I made a basic t-shirt and I use that a lot. The pattern does not have for long sleeves, but I think I can just increase the sleeves to fit me. I am a little postponing that because I don't have overlock to work with knit fabrics, and my sewing machine is a little slow, especially when you do the zigzag stitch. So I'm a little postponing that, but I think it is a project that I want to make. At the moment I don't have fabric for it, so I would for sure prioritize the other projects that I have a fabric, since they are already on my stash. And then I would start working on those basic t-shirts. And for my last fall sewing plans that I have is to make some project bags for my needs. I actually need more than I sew. This is a knitted sweater that I made. And last week there was also a knitting fall knitting plans video that was published. And one of the things that I want to make are some project bags. I usually use like those normal tote bags from grocery shopping, but I think it would be very special to make some that I can use for knitting. I have a pattern from It's So Rachel that it's very beginner friendly and very few steps, and at the same time produces a very nice bag. So I want to make one for me. I will probably use this fabric. This is some that was left from a dress that I made. It is not the best fabric for a dress. I bought online. I bought like 5 fabrics online, and this was the only one that was like below my expectations. And since I am a beginner, I'm just somewhere as a learning opportunity. If it doesn't work well, this clothes, then it's not a problem. It was a cheap fabric that I did not enjoy as much as I would, but I think the print is very nice, so I would have paired this with some of the leftovers from the bed sheet, and to use this to make a project bag for me. Also would have fit my dress, but would I ever wear those two together. I would also like to make some project bags to gift, and I have some people that I know that love animals, so I found this very cute fabric with some otters, and I would like to make some project bags for them with this. And yes, this would have been more the gift. Sewing part, a little like early preparing for Christmas, but I think would have been extremely cute also to make. So those are my sewing plans for fall. I have some that I think I will do pretty much immediately. And I have some other ones that I would have probably wait a little while to do, and that I should need to acquire the fabrics to do those. I'm very excited about doing some of those projects. I think some of those will be a basis for some more advanced projects that I will do in the future. And yes, I'm overall very excited to this fall and to work on those. I additionally also make a knitting plan video, and if you're also interested in knitting, this was published last week, so you can also check this out. I would like to thank you for staying tuned here, and I see you in the next one. Bye.